What is up, App Nation? It is Steve P. Young, founder of AppMasters.com, the place you go when you want action-packed content in the app business. And today, we're gonna be analyzing an app that is making over $300,000. You heard it right, $300,000 a month on iOS alone. And it's a intermittent fasting app. And I picked this app for a couple of reasons that I'm gonna go into, but this is a category that is completely dominating the health and wellness space, besides obviously exercise and workout type of apps. Now, me personally, I love intermittent fasting. I've been fasting for about 2.5 years now. I've seen the difference in my body weight. I've seen the difference in my mood, and I just love a new challenge. So if you don't know anything about it, it is simply a period of time. The more popular one is 16-8, which is 16 hours of fasting where you don't eat, and then 8 hours of fasting or non-fasting window where you do eat. So when I first started, I would stop eating at 8 p.m. and then wouldn't eat until the next day at 12 p.m. Pretty simple. Notice considerable changes, as you can see, in my body weight. And also, since I've added being vegan now in the beginning of 2019, so I've been vegan for over a year, I've seen even more weight. You'll see that picture right there. All right, here's what I wanna share for you guys. If you look at the top charts under App Annie, and we'll go there right now, you can see that there's a ton of fasting apps. So these are the top grossing charts, and I filtered it with health and fitness right now. And this is the day of this recording. So if I just search for fast, right, you'll see here's simple fasting, zero fasting, which just turned on. This is my favorite app that I use to actually track my fasting. And I do recommend, if you're intermittent fasting, I do recommend zero out of all these other apps that I've tried, because it's so simple. And one, I also found that I was fasting for, I would say, a year and a half without any apps, and I found it easy. But I found that when I actually hit the button to say start fast, I actually stay committed to that fast. So definitely check out Zero app. It is definitely one of my favorite apps to track my fasting. But here, simple, Zero, Body Fast, Fastic, which is the one that we're gonna audit today. And if you keep scrolling, just so much. Do Fasting. There's another one at the very bottom that I checked out too, which is kind of cool, called Window. Maybe I'll find it, maybe not. But essentially, there's a lot of them. And just look at these numbers, okay? So here's Simple. I think this is, they're making about 200 grand a month. Here's Body Fast, that's making about 500 grand. Now this is April 2020. Sensor Tower stats, you know, they're pretty accurate. They're not 100% accurate, but they're pretty accurate. And then Fastic, which is a app that we're gonna do, analyze, is making 300,000. And then Do Fasting, 200,000. So if you're thinking about an app idea, I would say intermittent fasting would be a great app idea for you guys to really dig into. All right, now let's take a look at the app. Here's the app store. So I'm just looking on the web. Fastic fasting app, intermittent fasting tracker. So very keyword heavy here. I love the screenshots. Number one, intermittent fasting. Well, they say the most popular fasting app. Now who's to judge? 1 million happy customers. So a lot of social proof. Like I've mentioned before, social proof, really, really well worth it. Lose weight with intermittent fasting. Look, it's now I like this because it's the benefit-oriented screenshots. So it's lose weight. It's not just like track your fast. It's lose weight with intermittent fasting. They have the different fasting windows, 16-8, 17-7, 24. These are things that I use. And so anybody that has done intermittent fasting can get a sense of it. Body status, keep track of your body. I love it. Nutrition, tracking and learning. Here again, social proof, success stories, right? If you can get that, do it. Water tracker, fasting plans and reminder, nutrition plans. So they're really putting a lot of different features that they have that differentiate this app versus the other fasting apps that we've just seen. And again, ending it with social proof. And it said, success guaranteed. Look, I'm a believer in intermittent fasting, so I do believe that it does work. Now, let's take a look at the app. I'm gonna hit open. So this is something that I recommend you do not do. This is a fasting app, meaning notifications are very, very important for me. And I wanna know personally when my fast is over so I can start eating, right? And so asking for that notification right on pop-up, I don't actually recommend it at all. So I'm going to hit allow for now. All right. Reach your goals with intermittent fasting, the scientifically proven method to lose weight. This is a great way, first screen. I love the little animations. I love that they say, again, as a reminder, here's what our app is all about. So that is, think of people who've downloaded your app and may have forgotten what your app is all about. Here's a great way, that first screen, to remind them what it's all about with the right benefit-oriented language. With intermittent fasting, the scientific proven method to lose weight. All right, let's get started. So glad you can make it. It's going to ask for some information. Why? This is always a great thing to do within your app. Why are people downloading your app? What are the reasons? And then you can leverage this. So I'm sure that most people are saying losing weight because if you remember on the screenshots, they say lose weight, right? So better health, live longer. I'm going to continue. How can we help? Here, I'm kind of like, for me, I guess motivation, guidance. I don't know. I don't really have a right answer to this, so I'm just going to put this for now. I'm a male. I'm going to put my birthday, 1980, about 5'7". A lot of personal information that you guys are knowing about me. I'm a $138. And my ideal weight, you know what? I would love to drop to 135. Not that because I want to really, but just because it's kind of cool to say. All right. So how fast do you want to reach it? I want to take it easy. So it's 2 weeks. Okay, cool. All right. So when do I usually, I like to end my fast early these days so that I can try to get 18-hour fasts because I have to end super early. So I like to end around 6 o'clock actually. All right. Let's see what happens. Okay, cool. So your personal fasting program. Okay, personalized fasting times, Fastic Nutrition, Academy. Cool. Now you know what's going to happen next, right? Boom, I knew it. Okay, and here's why I really wanted to analyze this app because I love this pricing page. It has all the elements that I'm about to cover in our App Masters Virtual Summit. So go make sure you sign up, appmasters.com/summit. And I'm going to talk about the 5 key components of a high converting pricing page. And this pricing page has a lot of these elements. Okay. Number 1, if you look at the top, reach your goal 34 point, it put my weight that I inputted 4 times more successful with Fastic Plus. I like the number. Whether I believe it or not, I'm going to scroll through. Let's find out more. But I like that they're putting a number in place so that we can start thinking, okay, that's interesting. Again, benefits, Fastic Academy, new daily lessons. Personalized fasting times. I like that. Anything personalized to me, great. New habits, twice the success. Again, really, really cool. I like this comparison as well. 1, because it's easy to read. 2, because we know that the basic only comes with a timer and the plus comes with so much more. And that's what you want to show value for. You want the plus you want users to see that easily that the plus has so much more to offer than the basic. And here's another element I love, success stories. Look at all these. James. So they have Mia. They have James. They are hitting all the key demographics that you want to reach. They have a male that it would probably speak to me. They have a couple of different females in here. Cool. And the last part, what I really love too is, and I'm seeing a lot more apps do this, so I do think that it's worth copying or, doing on your apps. But here's why they explain. Why should I be 4 times more successful than with a normal diet? So here's the data that proves it out. Cool. I love this. Is this a one-time payment or is there automatic renewal? How do I cancel? Right? So they answer a lot of the questions that we might have when we're about to sign up for something. These are things that you would normally see online before you buy something, right? A little FAQ, little things about like, can I get my money back? And here's what they say. Can I have my money back if I change my mind? Yeah, you can. Payments via iTunes can only be proven refunded by Apple. So they do it flat out. Okay. So I can X out, but I'm going to hit Fastic Plus. There's some things that I would do here differently that I'll share later on in the Masters Academy course. But really cool to see things highlighted, 3 months, 1 month, 12 months, and then you can hit get Fastic. So I like how it's easy to see for the pricing. I can compare it easily with the week. There are little things that I would change that I've seen work for our clients, but for the most part, this is done really well. And who am I to say? Because they're already making, 200 grand a month. So who am I to say what is right here? But seems to be working for them. There are, I think, some changes that I would make if I were them. And I'm going to X out, and then you can get started, right? So you can go through the fasting program. They do hit you with a lot more as you slowly start using the app. Certain things are locked, and they will hit you with that pricing page again. So really, really cool app. Again, they don't ask for me to sign up, but if I am going to sign up and I want to save that data, I will sign up right here. Here's the community aspect. I will need to sign up. Here's my fast, and then here's my day. Unlike other fasting apps, I prefer just to see the timer, but what they've done is they've shown me the different programs, so I can do a program. I like this little stuff, these little lessons that they have. So while fasting, you should only drink still or sparkling water, tea and coffee without milk or sugar. So, boom. Now you're off. Let's go. No, I'm not fasting yet. Well, I am, but I'm not going to track it on here. Fine. Cool little animations. Awesome. Continue. Oh, okay. We have a gift for you. See, I like these. They've done a really good job of putting some gamification into the app and these little animations in there as well. Fasting buddy. Love that. I think that's very important. The right diet. So I want to build muscle, optimize health. No, but I am vegan, so it's clean eating. There you go. I like this. Again, these little animations, boom. And I think this is different up top. This is all food related now. Before it was just something else. So again, this is all food stuff related. What I really love, right? Like if you guys just noticed this, the pricing page from before was all about fasting. Now this is all about nutrition because I just went through that flow. So now they have a different page. This pricing page based on more of this top part is based on the nutrition aspects rather than the fasting aspects. So again, this page, really cool. All right, so here, plus, see, here are the things, your first challenges. And I like this about this app. There's just challenges every day. So you can unlock again, or you can do this. So here's like a daily list of all the things you have to fast with. And then here's the timer, which, typically I would end up using. All right, guys, that's it. Really cool app. I personally enjoyed it. I checked out a couple of different ones, and I thought this Fastic app had really the key components of a great onboarding experience, a great pricing page, a great gamification element for intermittent fasting, especially for those who are just starting out. For somebody who's been doing it like me for a couple of years, I love Zero because of its simplicity. And I personally just like it because I want to track and I want to see the journey of how I've been fasting, how long I've been fasting. So for me, usually about 16.8 hours is the average for me. But like I said, I'm trying to do that 18-hour fast. Don't do it every day, but I always do the 16.8 every single day. So if you want to use what I personally use, go check out the Zero fasting app. If you want to check out Fastic, definitely check that app out because it has a lot of great elements that you can borrow for your subscription-based app. All right, guys, that's it. Hope you enjoy this app audit. If you got anything that you want to see from me, please leave a comment below and don't forget to do the usual YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, and all that jazz. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye. Oh, one last thing. Go check out the App Masters Virtual Summit happening June 8th, 2020 at masters.com/summit. All right, that's it. I'll see you next time. Bye.